nasty.
Called her nasty.
Nasty.
As, quote, nasty.
So did Trump call Meghan Markle nasty? Yes or no? Let's listen to the actual audio. Trump says he didn't, and others say that he did. And there's been a lot of chatter going on about this. So as a social coach, I wanted to dig in and get to the bottom of what really happened, what both sides are saying. And I think this will be helpful for you because if someone wants to talk to you about this at work or just out anywhere, you'll be one of the few that has the actual info on what happened, not just the ridiculous one-sidedness that you'll be fed on any of the news stations tonight. So here's a recording of the actual audio of Trump being interviewed by a Sun reporter where this went down.
Meghan, who's now the Duchess of Sussex,
right.
We've given her a different name. She can't make it because she's got maternity leave. Are you sorry not to see her because she wasn't so nice about you during the campaign? I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't know that, no.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, I hope she's okay. I did not know that, no.
She said she'd move to Canada if you got elected. Turned out she moved to Britain.
Well, that would be good. There are a lot of people moving here. So what can I say? No, I didn't know that she was nasty.
Is it good having an American princess then, Mr. President? Does that
Well,
sort of help the links?
I think it's nice. I think it's nice, and I'm sure she'll do excellently. She'll be very good. She'll be very good. I hope she does.
Okay, that's verbatim what he said. And as soon as this whole thing blew up, Trump tweeted, "I never called Meghan Markle nasty. Made up by the fake news media, and they got caught cold. Will CNN, New York Times, and others apologize? Doubt it." So here's the deal. You can't argue that Trump did not use the word nasty. That's what his opponents are sticking to. He said nasty, we're sticking this to him. However, Trump and his supporters are saying the word nasty that he used in the context that he did was only directed at Markle's comments, not her as a person. So him saying he didn't call her nasty, he's saying that he was inferring that what she said was nasty, not her. And he's not only saying this, so he's taking it a step further and saying that the nasty comments was completely made up and the fake news got caught doing so. So here's a decision that you have to make. What does this mean to you in context? No, I did not know that she was nasty. Now, when you say didn't know that, like Trump did, it infers that someone already is something. So it's not a judgment that you, or in this instance, Trump is making on them. So he was trying to protect himself with kind of a level of detachment when he said, I didn't know that. Because it's not like he's saying she is, it's like he's finding out that she was. So it's not him making that claim. So that's one thing to realize. And the second thing that we can take into consideration is his tone of voice. We're not there, so we can't see his other body language or eye contact, but how is he speaking? He's speaking in a much softer tone of voice than we're used to hearing him use, a more rapport neutral tone of voice, which is less intense than his normal speaking voice. Can you imagine if he would have said this being emotionally engaged and worked up? It would have come across totally different to anyone who's listening and the person who he was interviewing. So when Trump speaks normally, how does he sound to you? Does he sound like the kind of person that believes in what he's saying? Regardless if you like him or hate him, he speaks confidently. His tonality is very confident. And I put another video up here on YouTube that you can watch if you want to learn how you can speak with a deep, powerful voice that grabs people's attention and respect. So much of that first impression is based on how you sound when you open your mouth. So I'll put a link below this video in the description that you can click on, or I'll put a card up here in the right corner. You can click on that and I'll talk to you in that video now. There is nothing that commands attention and respect like a deep, powerful voice.